This is a 1927 Farmall regular. Of course, the tractor comes with a hand crank, and I'll also throw in what I believe is an original instruction manual. If you're interested in the tractor, I highly recommend you go back and watch all the videos I made on it. But I'll still give you some highlights as I walk around it here. Starting with the engine, this was a rebuilt engine before I got it. It had never been run. This is not a tractor I use for work, so it's got very low hours. Essentially, the engine is still brand new. Oil pressure gauge works. For those of you who don't know, this is a magneto tractor. It does not have a battery, it does not have a starter, does not have a generator. The whole thing operates off this magneto right here. It generates its own spark. It is a crank start only, as I mentioned, no starter. These cables right here are the quick turn cables that engage the brakes on the rear when you're making a sharp turn. And that system is completely functional. This thing will turn around on a dime. Previous owner put that old piston top on the top of the air intake screen, which I think is pretty cool. It's got cave runner wheels all the way around. Tires are in good condition. The rear tires even still have the flashing on them from the factory. Good fan belt, good fan. The radiator looks nearly brand new to me. I do have the gasoline only tank on here, but it is not plumbed. I just run straight gasoline out of the big tank. These little drip marks on the side of the block. This engine does not leak water at all. I think what happened was it did in the past, and whoever rebuilt it did not prep the engine block correctly before they painted it. And you can see they painted over the old drip lines. So some of the paint is starting to come off down there. I just wanted to mention that because although it looks like it's leaking water, it is not. Again, I recommend you go back and watch my video series I made on this tractor. That will explain virtually everything. The rear brakes are engaged with this handle right here, and they work just fine. The clutch pedal works, and the clutch itself feels to grab very well. This is the stick shift lever here. This is a 3 forward speed and 1 reverse. No knob on the stick, that's just how it was. Up near the steering wheel, you have levers for throttle and spark advance. And the PTO pulley works, as well as the more traditional PTO spline, and that looks like the smaller size spline to me. Yep. What this tractor does not have is any type of a 3-point system. It's just got the drawbar. I put a new tag on there with the correct serial number for the tractor. And of course that number is stamped on the frame rail up front on the left. Overall, this tractor is in what I would call very good condition. It runs very well. Starting is a bit of a trick. Sort of got to find the knack to it, but again, if you go back and watch one of the previous videos, I show how to start it. This is an overhead valve type of an engine. This is the valve cover right here. You do have to oil the rockers before each use, and there's a hole right there, and there's a hole right there. This one has a flap to keep it closed. This flap is missing. These two valves here are the priming cups. They go straight into the combustion chambers. So occasionally I have resorted to using just a little bit of starting fluid to start the tractor, and that's where you put the starting fluid. I hate to see this go, but I just need to make some room for more toys.